Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nazee. If you're new here, welcome, Karibu Sana. Today's video is a makeup tutorial. I created this orange kind of cut crease look, which is actually matching my nails. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, please keep watching. So, how you guys doing? Close and personal. You guys are too close to me. I decided to do something very bright. I decided that this year I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm always trying to play safe. So today I'm stepping way out of my comfort zone. I wanted to put like an orange backdrop. I don't know what you guys are saying, but this is orange. So my brows are done. My eyes are ready for eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using the Glambeauty by Nazee palette, which of course you know is my palette. I'm going to be using the shade Tease and then Fab. Yeah. So first of all, I'm going to use shade. So I'm going to be using the shade Tease on my crease. Then I'm going to be using the shade Fab at the outer corner of my eye down to my crease. I'll show you guys. So next I'm going in with the shade Fab, but before I do that, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place palette. See how dirty my palette looks on Jamila. I'm thinking of doing a cut crease. Next on the beauty menu is the shade Fab from my palette. So now it's time to cut my crease. I'm looking crazy. To cut my crease, I'm going to be using the MAC Concealer palette. I will use this shade here, from the center like this. And then lift up your eyes. Put it down. Lift up your eyes. Down. Okay, that's it. That's the spot. My crease has been cut to the guards, so it's time for me to put my eyeshadow on my eyelid, like the cut eyelid. I'm using this eyeshadow by ColourpopXShayla, which is called the Perception. I'm going to be using the shade Thick here. You want to take your time to pat the eyeshadow on your eyelid. It's actually not looking like a cut crease anymore because the orange shade is practically blending into the red, but we'll see what we can do. Take your time, honey. Don't rush, don't rush. It's gone. Finito. Cut crease has gone. Bring back my cut crease. I'm going to use this tiny brush here. I'm going to use this brush. This shade here called Zoa. This one here. What am I doing? Hope I don't spoil my look. It's actually not showing. I'm going to be using my lashes, which is called the Glambeauty by Nazee. This is actually my brand, guys. You can see how this packaging is. It's so classy. Look at the glitter. I'm so happy that I was able to come up with something like this because I'm really into beauty, makeup, and everything. So I like good things. I like quality things. So Hey Gorgeous inside is so pretty, guys. It's so pretty. Just forget the fact that it's mine. It is very fine. So guys, I just did my lashes. What do you guys think? Even though my cut crease has been shifted from cut crease to half cut whatever, but this looks so nice. Look at these lashes looking so good. So before you do your foundation, you need to moisturize your skin, right? So I'm going to be using the Nivea soft, refreshingly soft moisturizing cream. That was a lot. I'm wondering why this thought out. It's so important to moisturize your skin, especially under the eyes. You know when you put makeup and you realize that your under eye is very dry, that's because you did not moisturize it. Moisturizing every corner of my skin. Next, I'm going in with my primer, and the primer I'm going to be using today is called the Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. My wig has had it. My wig is like, put me down. Then I get oily here, my T-zone. Then I will just put what's left on the brush around my face. I look so fresh and ready for the foundation application. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to be using the Hudah Beauty Foundation in the shade Cinnamon and my MAC foundation in the shade NW45 because this Hudah Beauty is quite light for me and this is quite dark for me. So the mixture of both will give my perfect shade. I don't know why this container is feeling very light. I just bought this foundation how many weeks ago? Why is it light? Do not, and I repeat, do not forget to blend down your neck area so you don't look like an ikwikwi, you know what I'm talking about? You need to blend the foundation all the way to your neck area so you don't be looking like a face mask, you know, a very natural face mask. You know what I mean? Yes. Learn how to blend your what? Your neck area. Thank you. No matter the shade of foundation you're using, even if foundation matches your neck, it's very important for you to blend all the way down to your neck area for that seamless application. Sorry, my camera stopped recording. So I'm going to just conceal under my eyes, make it look lighter around my cupidol, my chin, the bridge of my nose, take it all the way down, the tip of my nose, and just do this. Okay. And then for my contour, I'm using the Marykay foundation in bronze 8. You can use a concealer or a foundation, whatever your preference is. Get all the way down. Take it down here. Yeah, contour the hairline. Next on the beauty menu, I'm going to be using my Maybeline Fit Me Pressed Powder. Slightly light for me, so I'm using my beauty blender to take a whole lot. See what I took? I'm going to use this to just set my under eye. Guys, can you see the difference? This is the foundation I used to contour. So I'm going to use the same foundation to give me like a nose contour. So I'm going to start from the beginning of my brow to give me that perfect nose look. You see what I'm saying? You take it into your brows and blend it in with your eyeshadow. Then if you want, you can take it all the way down if you want, but sometimes it's really not necessary. Not too much. Don't go crazy with your nose contour. I'm still going back with a loose powder. This setting powder, it is called the Revlon new photo ready candid. I bought it from a cosmetic shop in Surrey Center, which is called Lipsticks. Anyway, in fact, anywhere you go to find, they have a Revlon stand, so definitely you can get it from there. So for my highlights, I'm going in with the Saharan Cosmetics Face Definer. I'm going to be using this highlighter here. So pigmented. Just here. What do you think, guys? Here, just my temple. Yes. Bam. And here. And I'm going in with this lipstick from Blushing Girl Tools. This lipstick is amazing. It stays all day. You can't take off this lipstick without putting like coconut oil. I told you, this lipstick, a little goes a long way. So next I'm going in with my lip gloss. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys like this look. I actually liked how it turned out, even though I'm not really sure about the lip. This lips, I think I'll change this lips. I'm not really feeling this lip. I changed my lipstick. I think I'm more comfortable with this look. This lipstick looks better. I don't know, you guys tell me which one you prefer, the first lipstick or the second one. I think I prefer this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I just wanted to do something very colorful. Yeah, this is it. I like it. It looks very nice. This is me stepping out of my comfort zone. My eyes are looking very orangey. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for stopping by. Please make sure you like, share to your friends, your family, every single person. Share, and also you're helping me when you're sharing my video. Thank you so much for my few subscribers, and I know that we're going to grow very soon. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe. Stay fabulous. Bye.